Coalition. If you're a board member, could you please stand up? Let's give them a hand because of all the work they do. Not all our board members are able to be here tonight, but good job. Now, I have to say that this is kind of a funny story. I got to know this young man when he came to St. Byron a couple years ago, and our first, and at least at first our most enduring bond had nothing to do with interfaith dialogue or religion or class. It's about the St. Louis Cardinals. So, okay. Jason Pizer is a senior at St. Byron High School. He is, what's your official title? He is regional Mazgir for the BBYO Jewish Youth Group. He inspired me because it's hard to come to a new high school when you've already started high school. But this is a young man I found who reaches out, builds bridges, makes friends, and stands for what's right. And so I'd like to invite you please to welcome Jason Pizer, who's going to share his perspectives on peace from his Jewish tradition. Welcome, Jason.
Thank you. My name is Jason Pizer, and I'm a senior here at St. Viator High School. I'm going to speak about Jewish views on peace, as I'm Jewish. I've been involved with the Children of Abraham Coalition Board for most of the time I've been at Viator. I also serve on the regional board for BBYO, an international Jewish youth group. I strongly believe that peace is something that we really need to strive for. The Hebrew word for peace is shalom, which comes from a root word meaning completeness and perfection. So when there's peace, in Jewish terms, that means things are perfect. There's calm, security, prosperity, and a general feeling of physical and spiritual well-being. It doesn't just mean there's no war. The exact same information can be said about the Arabic word salam. In Hebrew, to ask someone how they are is said, ma shlomcha. Shlomcha literally means your peace. So we're actually asking them, how is your state of peace? This shows how important living in a state of peace is in Jewish thinking. Peace is such an important concept in Judaism that Jews have a religious obligation to pursue it. Leviticus Rabbah, chapter 9, verse 9 says, seek peace and pursue it. Seek it in your own place and pursue it even to another place as well. In the words of prophet Isaiah, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. This basically speaks for itself. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation. Numbers Rabbah, a Jewish holy text, says, the only reason the Holy One, blessed be He, created the world was so that there would be peace among humankind. Notice it says, among humankind, not just a certain group of people. Jews are taught that he who establishes peace between man and his fellow, between husband and wife, between two cities, two nations, two families, or two governments, no harm should come to him. My personal favorite Jewish phrase is tikkun olam, which means repairing or healing the world. This term refers to the pursuit of social action and social justice. When we speak of tikkun olam, we're speaking of fixing what is broken in our society. Religious-based hatred, discrimination, and ignorance is certainly one of the biggest societal issues in today's world. Together, we can educate people on not the very few differences in each of the Abrahamic faiths that everyone seems so fixed on, and that causes most of the tension we see in our world, but the things that each of the faiths have in common. For example, Adonai, as it said in the Jewish faith, and Allah, as it said in the Islam faith, both refer to the same God. 9/11 brought a lot of ignorance-based hatred to Muslim Americans, and Muslims in general. According to the Huffington Post, 38% of Americans have an unfavorable view on Islam, compared to a 30% who reported a positive view. The Texas State Board of Education voted to scrub textbooks of anything that was pro-Islam or anti-Christian bias. These types of things are exactly the societal issues that we're trying to fix. Being a Jew in a Catholic school, I've experienced religious ignorance myself. One instance that really sticks out in my mind is when I first started coming here, one student asked me, "Where are your horns?" Now I'm pretty sure it was in a joking manner, but without ignorance, these things, serious or not, wouldn't happen. The Children of Abraham Coalition is working to educate people of all religions to remove this ignorance. It's easy for everyone to do their part and work alongside us as we educate, inform, and create interfaith peace in our world. Thank you.